Good evening, everyone. I'm Jessica Clark. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a violent weekend in Jacksonville, and we are following three developing stories tonight. Homicide investigators were called out to three separate cases last night that ended with two young women dead and one man clinging to life. We begin on the north side, where First Coast News' Heather Crawford reports the mother of the victim there says these senseless killings have to stop.
How do you bury your child? How do you go from a cookout to a funeral? So loving, so beautiful. She wasn't trouble. Everybody loved her. Just gorgeous. And I gotta bury my baby.
Sabrina Wilcox says she was cooking hot dogs with her 30-year-old daughter, Katrina Wilcox, around 7 o'clock Saturday night at Roosevelt Gardens Apartments on the north side when the unthinkable happened.
A young lady came here and said something. And she told me, she said, "Mama, I'll be right back." I said, "Okay, I'll stay here." It wasn't 10 minutes. Somebody came and told me that my baby got shot. And all I got out of it was they were playing cards, and the young man got mad and shot my baby twice in the chest.
Wilcox says her daughter, who was single and didn't have any children, graduated from Fortis Barber School and cut hair for a living. Unable to make sense of her firstborn's death, she says she will always remember her smile and her laughter.
The only message I have is they need to stop the senseless killing. It don't make sense for people to kill people for no reason. It's uncalled for, it's unnecessary. And the ones who don't talk and who do not come forth is just as guilty as the one who pulled the trigger. But my child will be laid to rest. I will make sure of that. But that child who pulled that trigger will never rest.
On the north side, Heather Crawford, First Coast News.
And Wilcox told First Coast News police we're questioning three people, but as far as she knows, there have been no arrests. If you have any information on this deadly shooting, please call Crime Stoppers. The number is 866-845-TIPS. And then just an hour after that shooting, police were called to the west side where they found a young mother unresponsive with her toddler by her side. As First Coast News' Mike Lyons reports, police suspect foul play, and tonight a chilling Facebook post she wrote just days before her death, concerned about her safety and the safety of others.
Police were called to this home on Chirping Way in the Blue Ridge neighborhood just off 103rd Street around 8 Saturday night. The friends of the 22-year-old woman who lived there were concerned about her because they hadn't seen her for about 2 days. Once inside, police found Elizabeth Starr Bryant in her bathroom unconscious and her 18-month-old son by her side. Bryant died at the hospital. Her baby is now in the care of a relative because his father was already in jail.
The family ended up pulling into my driveway, and I think it's the boyfriend's cousin, I think. But I was told that, the baby was found in the bathroom and he had been eating out of the toilet or drinking out of the toilet. So it seems like he had been in there an awful long time.
Yolanda Tucker says she last saw Brian on Thursday, and the young mother had only moved back into the house next door to hers about a month ago.
I've known her since high school, and it's sad. I know personally that the baby was outside on Thursday. I came in from work, saw the baby outside by himself. I went over, I rang the bell, I bammed, I yelled, I screamed, and she finally came to the door. And I said, "Star, did you know the baby was outside by himself?" And she says, "No," and snatched him in and closed the door. So, and then I hadn't seen her since then. But
we ran a background check on the baby's father, who was already incarcerated. He pleaded not guilty to cocaine possession in November. The victim posted a message on her Facebook page on New Year's Day saying, "Happy New Year's, everybody. I didn't get to go anywhere. I stayed home with my son, but I wish my baby was here. But be safe in them streets, 'cause all I hear is guns popping." Star Bryant was the one not safe. As police suspect foul play, they have not made any arrest in this case.
For him to be at least old enough to concept that's his mommy, something's wrong with his mommy, I can only imagine. And I feel so bad.
Mike Lyons, First Coast News.